Here we are at problem 8a from our target 3. We're asked to complete the following conditional distribution set of tables and then graph using a segmented bar graph. Now, just looking at the first one, this first table, we notice that the condition that we have to have is that they are female. So we're just looking at the female category. And when we look at the people that had blonde hair who were female, we had 9 out of 26 females. In which case that conditional probability would come out to be a 0.346. However, just looking again at that thousandth decimal place, because it is larger than 5, we're going to go ahead and round our hundredth up. Moving on then to the brown hair females, we had 17. We had 17 of those out of 26. Which would give us a conditional probability of 0.653. And because this thousandth value is less than 5, we can go ahead then and ignore him and leave this alone. Now, when we combine these two together, these conditional probabilities, we end up then with a clean even 1. Now, going ahead and looking at the males. If we were to randomly pull out a blonde-haired male, we would have a probability of 5 out of 21 chance of that actually happening, which gives us a probability of 0.238. But again, since this value is larger, this thousandth value is larger than 5, what we're going to go ahead and do is round the hundredth up to a 4. Now going ahead and looking at the brown-haired males, if we were to randomly pull out a brown-haired male, again, the condition that you are a male would be a 16 out of 21, because we had 16 brown-haired males out of the 21 total males. And this would give us a probability of 0.761. But because this thousandth value is less than a 5, we can just go ahead and leave this one alone. We don't have to round up. Now, when we add these two values together, we do end up with a total of 1. And that makes sense that we end up with 1 because, again, if we took 5 plus our 16, we would end up with a total of 21 out of 21, which is also 1. Now we'll go ahead and construct our segmented bar graph. So over here, we'll have males. Actually, we'll make this one the females. And the males over here. Now, when we're looking at our percentages, we do have to go up to a full 100%, and we'll be looking then at the blonde hair and the brown hair all together on one single graph. So what I mean by that is just looking at the females. We know that we have to go up to 100%. So then this would be 50 or 0.5. We'll keep it, we'll go with the decimals. Here would be about 0.75. Here would be about 0.25. Now, in just looking at the blonde hair, so just this blonde hair, in fact, we'll make it red for blonde, and then green for brown. So just looking at the blonde hair, for the females, we're about 35%, or 0.35, for again, just the females. So we go up to about 0.35. For the males, we're about 0.24, so a little less than 25%. Now, when we consider the brown hair females, we're about 65%. But again, we have to total our 1. So pretty much all we can do here is just go straight up to our 1. And then this, both the red, which represents the blonde, as well as the green area, which represents the brown-haired people, females, this is all of our females combined together. So in other words, this is our 26 females out of 26. coming from both the blonde as well as the brunettes. Now for the males, there is a 76% chance that you would randomly pull a brown-haired male. But the reason why we go up all the way to the top at 100% is when we're just looking at the males. In which case, there are 21 males out of 21, which does give us then all of the males, whether it be a blonde-haired male or a brown-haired male. So in just looking at our segmented bar graphs, it looks like there are, percentage-wise, a few bit more brown-haired males than there are with the females. So there's a little bit more blonde females than males. In which case, that could be kind of our analysis from this segmented bar graph. So based on our segmented bar graph, there are, percentage-wise, more blonde-haired females than there are males. However, there are, percentage-wise, more brown-haired males than females. So again, this would just be kind of our small analysis based on our segmented bar graph. Again though, that is problem 8A from our target 3.